Alrighty, so more Warframe, and this time I'm taking a look at the Marelok since the introduction of the new fire and status combo mods that came with the Breeding Ground event. So if you watch some of my previous videos, you will know that like a lot of players, I love the Marelok. It's my go-to weapon. It is seriously powerful, and it is probably the most powerful secondary in the game right now. Yes, the Brack does live up to it at close range, but this thing hits close range and medium range as well, with a little bit of goodness at long range also. So with the fact that the Marelok has got a very high base damage, most of which is impact and slash damage, at 100% status chance these things proc a lot. It has got the second highest base status chance of any secondary weapon already. Behind the Tisis, it has got the highest status chance, which means with the new mods you can get the Marelok to 100% status chance, which is absolutely feckin' crazy. It was already a beast of a weapon, now it is just insane. Even with its so-called low accuracy over range, this thing still pops heads with ease. And I'll show you the status chance builds that I was using for this footage. Of course I went corrosive and gas for infested. The mods were Barrel Diffusion, Hornet Strike, Pistol Pestilence, Jolt, Scorch and Sure Shot. Those four are all for the status chance. And then I threw in Convulsion and Ice Storm. Now you can put Stunning Speed in for more status chance and faster reload, but you will lose a little bit of DPS, and let's be honest. And for the Void, if you want, you can just switch out Scorch and stick in Deep Freeze instead of that, which will remove your gas damage and replace it with cold damage overall. And for Grineer, of course, I built Radiation and Viral as always. I have got 3 mixed status and elemental mods again, as well as Sure Shot for that little bit more status chance to bring it up to the 99.1% status. I also have Deep Freeze, Convulsion, Hornet Strike and Barrel Diffusion. And for Corpus I built Magnetic and Gas, and it is Gas simply because I wanted to get Scorch in there for that little bit more of a status chance. Again, like I said, I have the 4 status chance mods as well as Convulsion, Deep Freeze, Hornet Strike and Barrel Diffusion. And like I said, I simply have gas damage because I wanted to get the Scorch mod in there for increasing my status chance. And I'll be honest, gas damage feels pretty damn awesome even if it is a little bit of a DPS loss on certain Corpus types. But it's worth it for the constant proccing of impact, slash and every other elemental damage that you may have on your Marelok for whatever mission you're running. And I'll be honest, I can kind of see a little bit of a trend happening here. The Marelok at the minute is ridiculously powerful, and now with the introduction of all these status chance mods, it's even more powerful. And the Acrid, it's just reminding me of the Acrid. The Acrid was incredibly powerful, then it got nerfed to hell. The Flux Rifle at one stage was incredibly powerful and it got nerfed to hell. And there's a small part of me afraid to stick any more Forma on my Marelok in case it goes down the exact same road of getting nerfed. Like I have got 5 Forma I believe on my Flux Rifle, and I think I have 3 or 4 on my Acrid as well. And they're basically just sitting in my foundry never to be used again because they are pretty damn weak. So I'm kind of hoping the Marelok doesn't get nerfed again, but there's this part of me saying it's going to happen, something's going to get changed. They'll either reduce the status chance mods. Can you imagine when the next set of status chance mods comes out between, I think it's probably going to be cold and status chance because we have every other elemental type mixed with status at the minute. So imagine how high this thing is going to get then, and how much more complaining is probably going to be done about it as well, because there is a fair bit of complaining being done on the wiki and on the forums about how the Marelok is ridiculously powerful, probably too powerful, because it out DPSs a lot of primary weapons as well, which probably isn't a good thing. But of course, these are my builds and my thoughts. If you wanted to switch out any of those mods for your own builds for maybe less of a status chance or a little bit more of a status chance with Stunning Speed, then by all means that's entirely up to you. Your game, your weapon, of course you're going to play it the way you want. Let me know what you think of the Marelok and its ridiculously high status chance now. Hit that like button as it really helps me out. Hit that subscribe button for more Warframe content if you haven't already. And as always, thanks very much for watching.